Hello. I have to talk about how frustrated I am with people who lack significant reading comprehension, and the accusations regarding what radical feminists actually think or say or believe. Anytime I talk about separatism in particular, I inevitably get comments like, so you want people to abandon their children? Should mothers put their sons in foster care? Like, be so fucking for real right now. Literally never, ever have I advocated for such a thing, nor would any radical feminist who's a separatist. I have never said anything even remotely close to such a thing. And inevitably, I always get a comment or two or whatever being like, why do you want mothers to abandon their sons? I don't. I have never said that. I never would say that. And it is not my fault that you lack such significant reading comprehension skills that that is what you take away from talks of separatism. Like, be so for real right now. I don't even, this is just a rant, honestly. I don't even really have anything of significant importance to say other than I'm just frustrated by the bizarre lack of reading comprehension, and the low IQ retaliations accusing me or separatists of wanting women to abandon their children. Like direct quote comments I've received lately. One says, I think it would be kind of a crazy ask to advocate for them to abandon their children. Point to me any video or stream on my channel where I have ever said even remotely close to such a thing. You can't. Next quote. You can't just tell her to go put her child up for adoption after she's been raising her child for years. It would be immensely destructive to both the mother and the child to tell the mother to abandon the child. Again, point to any place I have ever said such a thing. You can't, because I've never said such a thing and I never would. This is ridiculous. It frustrates me so much that for some reason people cannot imagine conversations about separatism without immediately jumping to abandoning her child. No. Oh my God. We are antinatalists for one thing, because we think that bringing new children into the world is anti-feminist, anti-climate, etc. Anti-child, frankly, considering the literal climate and political climate we live in. That doesn't mean killing sons. That doesn't mean abandoning sons. It means no new births, for one thing. Fuck. And then when we talk about separatism, obviously, apparently not so obviously, but I think it should be obvious that a woman who has children, or sons in particular, of course we're not asking her to abandon her children. How fucking crazy are you that is where your brain goes? What the fuck? A woman can live a separatist lifestyle whilst having a son. I mean, she, as a parent, of course you have to raise and take care of your child. I can't believe that people automatically accuse us of advocating for child abandonment. But when that child is of age, she can completely and entirely choose a separatist lifestyle. But no one is ever advocating for child abandonment. It is insane to me that I even have to say this, but inevitably every single time that I talk about separatism and antinatalism, I get multiple comments accusing us of advocating for child abandonment, which is crazy, and I just don't even know what to say anymore. I don't.